starting to do things a number of different ways, and that's something that would be troubling. Richie Incognito, the starting left guard, he's not just what he brings as a guard, but just that nasty mentality.
Yeah, and earlier Chris Baker was injured, went over to the Buccaneers sideline on the defensive line. Clinton McDonald came in for him, and you can see left guard Incognito walking towards the Buffalo bench. They're already without John Miller. You mentioned the right guard, Vladimir Dukas, starting in that spot. And Dawkins will come in, the rookie from Temple, who was drafted in the second round, likely as they're deciding between him and Ryan Groy about who might be the guy to come in for Incognito.
Well, I don't, that's the guard position, and Dawkins, he's been playing left tackle, while Cordy Glenn's been getting back into playing shape, so he's trotting on the field right now. Do you kick Cordy down into left guard and put the young guy out? It looks like he's moving right into the left guard. So, what a versatile kid this guy is.
Well, they've had to do some shuffling on this offensive line,
tight split.
It has affected a little bit of the continuity in the run game. Yeah. Third and a yard.
What is up?
The pitch to McCoy. He's got it first down and plenty more room down the sideline and into Buccaneer territory.
The staff sends out Dawkins instead of Groy because Ryan was an eligible receiver on the prior play, and therefore couldn't report as an ineligible player on the very next play. But the rule may have contributed to the success of this crack toss call from Dennison. Let's take a look. You heard a player on the field scream, "Tight split, tight split." That's because Dawkins aligns in a tight split. Wider tight splits are done for a reason, typically to help a blocker or an adjacent lineman execute a block easier. The reduced split helps center Eric Wood reach the defensive tackle. It's still a tough block, as the defender is tilted, making it that much more difficult to reach or for Wood to get to the front side of the defender. That reach block is crucial, as it allows Dawkins to pull, but the other critical block is by wide receiver Deontay Thompson. He has to crack back on the defensive end. The block has to seal the edge, and ultimately allows Glenn to pull as well. The final piece is the eye candy. The jet motion by wide receiver Zay Jones pulls the defender away from the play and holds the inside linebackers. On the snap, Wood and Thompson get to work. Wood is quick off the snap and reaches the tackle, while Thompson seals the defensive end. This gives Glenn and Dawkins a clean release to lead Shady to the open field. The jet action creates split flow for the linebackers. That's action going to their left, while the flow of the actual play to the right. That split flow gives Dawkins enough time to curl around the down block by Thompson, and now the Bills are in good shape with a hat on a hat. Wide receiver Jordan Matthews does a great job of stalk blocking the corner, allowing Shady to be patient, as he lets the blocks develop until he sees the exact moment to burst into the secondary for a 23-yard gain. It was a well-designed play, and one that showed off the athleticism and mental toughness of Dawkins, as he was thrown into a situation he had not expected. Here's a play again from the broadcast angle.
What is up?
The pitch to McCoy. He's got it first down and plenty more room down the sideline and into Buccaneer territory.
Here they come, watch them. Out to the outside. Here's some of that run game that they talked about putting back in. So that was your power game. Get those big bodies. We just talked about the size of the offensive lineman. Great job by Dawkins getting to that second.